Master Corellian's not here. That means he's back in Majula. Where does he sit in Majula? It is next to the blacksmith, I think. I think I know where he is. But thankfully I save all of my my raw files for my auditions as song files, so I can just go back and re-export them as soon as I figure out what's wrong with it. Quick double check to make sure that I got everybody hanging on the dock. I hope it's something simple like my my bit rate for export got messed up. And it's just some bit rate that voices.com doesn't like. In fact, I am going to check real quick. Nope. No new responses. Yeah, there you are. Your head is on backwards, sir.
Oh, so you finally decided to join us.
Hey, asshole, I'm the one building this town.
Let us resume our exploration of sorcery.
Shorten spellcasting time. Oh, have that.
Young pupil, do.
Okay, so after all of those adventures of having 160,000 souls on us, we have less than 30,000 to level up. We got 2 level ups in all of that. Oh, Christ.
Is that a shard? Here, to see. However...
Do. Okay, let's keep going on our adventure to despawn from Servant Quarter, and then we will come from the other way. From No Man's Wharf, which I think that's my 3rd time through No Man's Wharf. I think I cleared everything out, opened up the shortcut, saved, refreshed, did everything again. Let's drop the crossbows and put on the whip. Well, it's actually a terrible idea. Can I put all of them on? I mean, how heavy can a whip be? Yeah, I can have all of them on. Stop that. I don't know what that target was on. I would do power stance whips if it wasn't such a bear to get 2 whips. You get them so late in the game. There is a second one in Huntsman Copse that I could go grab. I forgot to grab this dude. Who this guy should have 1 extra kill in the cycle, assuming I'm keeping everything straight, but I'm definitely not. So I expect things to despawn on random intervals. It's not going to be like my path to Servant Quarter where everything was nice and clean. I never see that man jump off the ledge. I wonder if his point is someplace more convenient than the top of this ladder. Because if I can ignore climbing up that ladder and get him to come down here, that'd be great. Well, I tried to avoid that. Doink. Doink. I'm not gonna miss it when this guy finally despawns. Unfortunately, when this man despawns, I do need 1 more path down here. Because the stupid exploding guys killed me. I wonder if I put on the poise damage ring if I can stagger these guys. Because the damage ring is only giving me 4 extra damage. But I definitely don't think I'm hitting them fast enough to build up any sort of poise stagger damage. I'm surprised both of those hit, if I'm going to be honest. That felt like a whiff to me. Whiff. Whiff with the T. Good job. Also, thanks for being here for this riveting gameplay of me running this boss into a door frame to shoot him with arrows until he dies. This is that top-tier, high-octane gameplay you expect from a From Software game. Built by and for Chads. I need some sort of chat emote with as much as I'm saying that. Just go to, adding the Giga Chat emote from BTTV to the channel. That is a Lalafell with a gun. That is not a Chad. Hey man, you just hanging out? Oh, the game got tired of him. Just got rid of him. Look, the mad emote works because I am definitely not level-headed when I'm saying by and for Chads. Go and edit the 4Kids logo to say 4 Chads. Good old 4Kids TV. If you don't know what that is, you shouldn't be watching this. You are too young to be watching this. I think 4Kids gave us some of the iconic dubs, like the jelly donuts from Pokemon. Also, adding dark flames onto things in Yu-Gi-Oh! To represent the Shadow Zone, the Shadow Realm, instead of it just being straight up murder. Nah, man, it is absolutely a jelly donut and not... is it an onigiri? Is that what it's supposed to be? I am not good with my Japanese food names. So I feel like I could have picked the absolute wrong thing there. Just call it a rice ball. Hey, it is a rice ball. Look at that service. But not, it's totally a jelly donut. I don't know if this loop is going to be better or worse than No Man's Wharf. From a viewer perspective, I could at least die in No Man's Wharf. That was mean. I did not mean to interrupt that dude. Like, the 2-hit bleed taking out 25% of my health. And the Vanguards just hit like a truck. I could die in No Man's Wharf. That is absolutely not a risk here. Unless I, you know, miss every single attack against these dudes. Okay, lock on. Switch to the whip after killing that dude. Targeted the wrong one. That was a judgment call. That was also a judgment call. If he had exploded, I would have died. I think those guys have 400 HP, so he wasn't 1 HP in a dream, but he was pretty damn close. Okay, put the whip away, switch back to the sword. I can't light Strade's bonfire because it's on the other side of No Man's Wharf. Oh, that's... okay. My own rule set is coming back to get me. Well, I would like to unlock Strades, so... That is definitely priority, which is unfortunate that this video is just gonna be Last Sinner and then 3 hours of farming. But you know, it's a taste of what happens off stream, where my sanity just slowly degrades. I should level up attunement and get a spell. And just start flinging lightning bolts at this guy. According to the wiki, he is weak to lightning. It doesn't feel like it, but the wiki says this is effective on him. That is... I'm getting net 10 damage by using power stance, as opposed to using 2 shots separately. Because 1 shot does 88 damage. This is not always the case. There are some enemies that actually take less damage from power stance. Weird enough. Like the Hide Knights, which I can't demonstrate anymore because they're dead. But if I shot them individually, it did more damage than if I shot them with power stance. But even with the less damage, it was faster to kill them with power stance. Can you lock onto the enemy that's trying to murder you? Thank you. I have not stood up at all this stream. I should stand up. I'll stand up at the ad break. Hello? There we go. Thank you. Oh, God. Bad luck on camera. 2, 3. 4. We are actually getting a pretty decent amount of souls from this. A lot more than I was expecting, honestly. Okay. Now we go down to McDuff's workshop, and then we go... Yeah. Yeah, that's where we are in this loop. Now this elevator is going to kill me one of these times because the elevator switches sides every time you use it. So I'm just going to instinctively walk to the side I used last time and walk off the cliff. Nope, still nothing from you. I should level up my luck. Like, that should have been an early investment. just because we're going to be selling so much garbage to Gavlin, that increasing our drop rate through luck would have been the smart play. But when we do clear out No Man's Wharf, I do need to write down how many souls we're at versus how many souls we get from talking to Gavlin. Okay. That was all bad. Back. Back, I say. Why am I using the whip to deal with them? Because you can't doink on a wall, and I've walked myself into a corner. That man lived on 2. What? How did you... What? I am confused. Why did you jump down? Star path is 48 days. Yeah, it's all the time in the world. Well, depending on how much time gating they put into the tasks. How did... you know what? You know what? We're not going to question how that stuff got up here. It's a waste of our time. That construction was under so much tension that when it broke, it exploded. You need to clear those thorns anyway to pad my gamer score. Like, you also need to talk to people for the daily conversations to pad my gamer score. Okay, time to switch to standing. Mic needs to be raised up slightly. Alternatively, I could just increase the height that my desk is standing at for my mic to be correct. But nah, it's easier just to reposition the mic. Are we close to the light at the end of the tunnel? Nope. That is to actually say, I don't know. That man is one ahead on the cycle of other stuff. So when that man goes away, we're getting close, but I don't know how he compares to the enemies by trade, for example. Somehow dodge that. I'll take that one. That must have just been right iframes at the right time.